All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Welcome back to another live session. So, it's another beautiful day, and we're here at last once again. And we're feeling good. We're feeling ready. And I believe it's going to be another great day. I'm looking forward to being very disciplined today, as usual. So, let's talk about the watch list. Let's talk about what's moving and what's not. And let's get a good couple of trend lines going just so we have some levels and we can get our bearings. ROMA, I might have to take a look at that one. Let's see. Daily chart, a bit of a cluster, but we're pushing up today. Anyhow, so I'm watching at a couple. Let me write up the watch list here. I'm watching at ptpi, ZVSA. That one did sell off a bit. MIMO. And lastly, BFRG. Now, these last few days have been a little on the slower side, so I'm looking to be careful, and I'm also looking to keep an eye on a stock like MIMO. If there's something there, would be great. Steve, that's not what I said, Steve. I say let's take a look at what's moving and what's not. I think that's what I say, right? I don't even know. Anyhows, Dash, how you doing? What's up, my man? What's up? What's up? Zay, how's it going? Let's post this to the alert section. Well, I guess whatever's not moving we'll never see, right? So I guess that's a pretty good point there from Steve. But okay, starting off with ptpi, this one's up 20%. Not a huge gap. 20% move. Usually on a hot day, this is a stock that we wouldn't even consider looking at. So we got a high of 209, and it's been selling off these last couple of minutes. This is not great for us here. We'd love to see a bit of a higher hold and a continued push. The low of this pullback has been 45. So this is fairly low down here. Not ideal. Not ideal. I'm going to zoom in on the daily chart. There's a lot of intraday levels that I'm going to get rid of. The 200 EMA is at 243 on the daily. So, it's kind of right there over our pre-market high. It's something, but it's not a ton of room above the level. So that's the first thing I'm noticing here. I'm going to zoom out a bit. Let's see. Do we have any other levels? We had resistance at $2 back in November. So that's something to be mindful of. We'll need to get back over 2 on this one. If we do, can we see 240? And then we had resistance around 430s. If it's to get up, or let's say like 420. This is back in August. Well, July rather. July of last year. Hold on, guys. Give me a quick sec. I can hardly... Oh, that's my screen recording. My nose is so stuffy I can hardly breathe it. I got a 365-day cold all the time. In the summertime and in the wintertime, it gets worse. But it doesn't go away. It just eases down just a little bit and then it comes back. The day they put out a cure for the common cold, well, that'll be a good day if it ever's to happen. Okay. So yeah, ptpi not looking great, and today might just be a no trade day. Who knows? ZVSA is the next stock. Also big move earlier and sold off, up 24%, 10 million shares of volume. low of the move down has been 84.85. So this one is in the cheaper range. Let's see the daily chart here. Doesn't really look like much. It doesn't look like much. Seems like I wonder if we've had a split here. Because my trend lines are like thrown off. Unless it was much cheaper. Let's see. Yeah, my trend lines are thrown off. So there might have been a split at some point on this one. Anyhows, the pre-market high and low gives us a bit of range. I mean, from 84 all the way to 133 is a pretty big area. Recently, we've gapped down December 7th with a high of 177. If it does get going, maybe that can be a target over the pre-market high. But not a ton to really look at here on this one. Can we get to 177 if this is strong? That's ZVSA. I really don't know what to expect from a day like this. I mean, we do have MIMO, which maybe if we get lucky again, we can see like another cheap stock, go crazy. Can this one go from 25 cents right now up to maybe $1? We had two of these stocks in the last 2 days, right? Yesterday, of course, PHUN, which unfortunately did have the offering and sold off. Very, very, awful charting going into after hours. But there was more than enough time for us to make our money as day traders and be out of the stock, right? With that kind of 200% move. So MIMO, can we see, we're not going to ask for 200%, but if we get 200%, that'll be great. The low of the last pullback has been down here at 19. So hopefully we can hold up the VWAP area and push up 41.73 for the 200 EMA on the daily chart. 41.73. Besides that level, we might have some room to the upside up there to $1. So we'll see how this one does. It's not going to be my main stock. I'm just going to, whatever moves, that's what I'll trade. ROMA might also be worth keeping an eye on. I'll put this into my recents. Yeah, this one's kind of been up and down. We had the big sell-off. It's bounced up, and maybe we get a new high again today. Daily candle to make a new high, that is. There's my 2-minute warning. So it's a good time to go over my plan here and then the disclaimer. So being that things are looking slow, I'm just going to come in with just 500 shares. I'm not even going to try to be a hero and, hey, big size. Unless MIMO moves, then of course, it'll go up in size. But other than that, I want to take it slow. I want to take it easy. I want to be patient and wait for something to look good. If nothing looks good, I should not be trading. If I do, I'll pay the price of being red. So I need to be disciplined, and I think I can be disciplined. We've been disciplined many times before. We can do it again here today. So I'm already ensuring low risk by using small size. Other than that, remember the disclaimer. Remember, guys, day trading is a business. And here in the United States of America, most small businesses fail within the first 2 to 3 years, right? So as you're trading, the best way to go about it is to do so in a low risk way. Utilize a small amount of cash as you learn if you're using a real account. On the other side of it, you can use a paper trading account, right, where you can practice trading the live market with artificial currency, right? That's what I did, paper trading. That also reduces your risk because you're not using actual cash. As you're learning, you can, build experience, become competent. So keep that in mind. Remember to never copy trade it. The live streams and recaps are not an invitation to copy trade it. The YouTube live stream has delay and latency, lag. And on top of that, copy trading is just nonsense, right? It's the quickest way to blow up an account. You have to understand the strategy. Lastly, remember I do not invest for my subscribers. So what that means is that I will not reach out to you randomly and start a conversation. There are fake accounts out there, so be careful. I will never message you first. I will never ask for personal information or money. I do not message people randomly for no reason and just start a conversation. It's the other way around, right? If someone has something, a question, they'll reach out to me. So be careful with those fake accounts. So, ROMA is on my screen, but I have the other three stocks up here. Whichever one starts to move first, I'll watch. But again, I'm not looking to be jumpy here and just start the trade immediately. Also, I didn't check the chat to see if there's something else. MIMO. Okay, we're coming up here a bit. We're getting a bit of a bottoming wick. Do I need to increase my share size here early? In fact, that might not even be a good idea, because if the stock isn't ready to go early, it's not going to matter, right? So is this one halted up here? Well, okay, maybe I'm doing a little too much paying attention up top. So ROMA, hold on, let me pull it up here. Well, all right. I didn't even notice that. It's halted up at 482. And the other one, we might get the new high for MIMO. 2570, like 26. I'll give it a shot here. And it's immediately back down. So I'll take a $50 loss. The 1 minute candle to make the new high did not work out there. ptpi, on the other hand, will it work on this one? You guys know that's a strategy, or setup rather, that I like to take. Okay, we're getting 2680, not bad. 27, 2740, 2770. So I've gotten chopped out. Now it's going without me. That is MIMO. Nice move here. There's 29. Gotta be patient. I don't want to just jump the gun here. There's 30. You see, it's not good when you miss that first setup. You kind of feel like you're behind a bit. MIMO. We had 2680 right there. What I don't want to see is it selling all the way off. I hope we can hold up this pullback. It's doing pretty well. I could have been more aggressive to buy that dip. Yeah, it's doing exceptionally well. Are we going to see the 1 minute candle make the new high? It has a bigger spread than the stock yesterday, so I have to be careful. Although it's within the 100th of the penny. I'll take a trade here to see. It's not going to be good. It's going to come right down. Lovely. We had buyers there. It's just going to sell through. So right here at 26, 25, it looks like it's giving back the entire move. This is what we don't want to see. Anyhow, the resumption. 35, 36, 36 in 5 seconds. So I'm going to be in on that dip too high. And it's giving a red to green here. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get like red early. Right now it's okay. We're down the scratch trade. Okay, not bad. The 1 minute candle making a new high. So it's a great red to green here. I'm gonna size down for now. There's less than a minute to that resumption. 29. Yeah, it has way more of a spread than the other stock. That resumption is less than 15 seconds. I want to trade it. Hopefully it's good. I got small size 482. Here we go, a couple seconds. I'll trade it off screen. 482. It looks like it's 10 minutes. Okay, it's 10 minutes. Switching back. Whenever you hear me clicking like that, I'm increasing my share size. So let's see what it does here. The pre-market high is at 32. The pullback has been very good. I did a poor job reading it. Oh my goodness. All right. Hold up. Oh, I got too aggressive. Wow. That's disappointing. I should have just took that. That was such a good move. I thought we would have opened up like crazy. Still holding though. I'll try again. Frustration. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit. Because that was a sweet trade to just take. I'm going to try and sell the ask as well. Try and get some better fills. We got to get ourselves going here. Time is passing. Low. 31.99. There's 35. It's having trouble at 35 though. Man. I'm going to increase my risk even more here. It's early. Now's the time to do it. I like that we're holding up. 30, what's that? 33? $33.10, $33.10, 31. Might be. Yeah, dang, I sold that too soon. 32.39. This is kind of a high entry here. I need to hold that trade. 32.70, 32.50, 32.70, 33. I need multiple order entries. 35. It's rejecting 35 again. It's a little choppy here. Would have loved to see it go over 35 right there. I think it looks pretty bullish though. 5 minutes pretty bullish. But I want to be patient to get a good entry. So I'll wait. Should have took the bids. I should have took the bids. To the depths. I'm gonna cut this. It's a little low. 29. It seems like we're getting more of a 5 minute pullback. So it still could go lower, but I still like it. Oh, shoots the resumption on the other one. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Good. Well, glad we avoided that loss. That was the low 28. VWAP is at 26. I don't think we should see VWAP. Up $100. Gave back 80 of it. Green 20. Oh, an instant halt down to 460 on the other stock. Not good. And I am looking away, missing the dip. Not a smart move. Not a smart move. I would have been in for sure if I didn't look away. Now the move is curling up nicely. The target is for the 5 minute candle to now make the new high. And we're looking pretty decent here so far. Mm-mm-mm. 31, 32, 30. How big is that bid? I missed it. Oh, only 45. There's a minute and 10 seconds to that new 5 minute candle. We're getting topping wicks. So maybe we see a little bit more of a pullback first. But I can't afford to be missing too many of these pullbacks, man. That's a brutal fill. That is a brutal fill. Mm-mm-mm. 31.40. I really would just want to be in low and holding a little longer. But maybe it does a retest to the lows here. It's possible. But if not, just watching. Bro, I gotta do better. This is like not good. I'm kind of like hesitating. So I have to eliminate that immediately here. Have to eliminate that or it's gonna be trouble. That's a pretty poor trade. So we're gonna reject. I should have just took that off. Breda. All right, I gotta tighten up a little bit. So we got 32.50 for the highs. All right, one scratch trade, no big deal. In some areas, I do want to hold a little longer to get that bigger push, but we're not seeing it. So I think maybe just taking the half a cent and just letting that add up will be better for now until it starts to really like pull away. If it even does, we don't know. But there's no reason to be red on a stock like this right now. Low 28. There's about 2 minutes and a half left in this candle. KB, are the bulls watching at this one? KB. Oh, yeah, I made that mistake. So far, so good. A little too aggressive while adding for 30, but so far, so good. Big area here if we can hold up for 28. If not, we maybe see a bigger pullback. But I'm going to keep watching. I think it's still pretty bullish. It seems to be having trouble, but it's still clinging. It's clinging on here, so I'll keep watching. But it's fluctuating in the range of 28. Bro, how the high fill there, which was not printing on the ask. That was a monstrous fill there, or not monstrous, a monstrosity of a fill. Still watching, still waiting. Again, it hasn't broken below 28, which is good. It's just fluctuating a good amount here, almost a cent within the range. So in classic fashion, I'm missing the dip again. ROMA resuming lower. If my fill wasn't so bad in that last trade, I would have caught the move. Just was in. I got filled above what I was seeing on the ask by a good amount. We had 28.80. I'm in at 29.20. So this is good. The 5-minute candle is going to make the new high. Hopefully. The high is 35, which we did see some resistance earlier. Good attempt. It's not going to quite rip through. So can we see 35 here? 34.50. It's a little tricky because the bids are opening up to the downside when it rejects. Can we see it? Do not Titanic. You know, it's gonna Titanic. It held up for a long time there, though. That's kind of not good. The dip could work. I'll try it. For me to be red on this stock is like unacceptable. Just some pretty poor trading here, I will say. Overall, there was way more than enough opportunity here to be like, green 500 instead of red 500 here. Poor trades, terrible timing at the lows, not holding the lows long enough. Sometimes for me, it's better to just put a stop in place and just wait. But I'm in on the higher side of the low. The spreads open up a little bit. I'm kind of out. I'm just losing against the spread in there like multiple times. And then on the last attempt, I get a higher fill. It curls up without me. Not good. This definitely puts it into a interesting place. I think it's still strong, but maybe more time is required, right? We would have loved to see the push through. I'm in late on the breakout. I'm in at 36. We had 36.80, but back down. Maybe it needs another 20 minutes to consolidate or something. Good pullback. I mean, right there, it's like just giving this thing literally a cent of risk is all I had to do down to 20. I think my best entry in there was like 28.20. I just had to give this thing like a half of a cent of risk and just hold that trade. And that would be like $800 to the highs on just that trade of like 15,000 shares. 150 a penny. Sometimes we make it a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Paper hands. Paper hands. We feel pretty good mentally though, so we're just waiting. Hopefully we can get another opportunity. And right here, we push over 31.11. But I would like to see a little bit more consolidation first. But I'll keep an eye out here. Could be the start of a red to green if it decides to push good volume. PH1, good move back up to 19 cents. There's resumption for ROMA. This stock is a mess. Highly risky ROMA. BFRG, no trades on that one yet. It looks choppy. Let me check out level 2. 29 for the lows. MIMO, 29 for the lows here on the move down so far. Waiting patiently. It's not looking bad. Not looking too bad. Just waiting, watching. If we break the high of the bear flag, I like it. Also, we need to hold up the lows of the flag. We'll see what it does. Time to size down. Time to size down. That's a fair trade, but the bids just dropped down like a penny. So perhaps a rejection here. Not good. Not good at all. I don't know. DWAC seems to have too much of a spread here. I'm not sure about this one, but maybe there could be something. No good. No good over 24 right there. No good. What's up with these stocks right now, man? Some good looking high if they breakouts not really holding up. So 22.20 for PHUN. Can we keep pushing up here? 22.20. Yeah, I still can't believe I'm red on that stock. I, I'm getting close to max loss. Like if I don't see anything here, I'll have to shut it down. I'll have no choice. Can't buy a winning trade to save my life here. 22. We got 22.50. 22.90. PHUN for high of day. It's a slower breakout here, but it's moving up. 23 for the highs. Yep, this is gonna have to do it for me here. I can't believe I'm red today. It's just this doesn't make sense for the momentum that we had. But poor trading, poor trading. Gotta the writing is on the wall here. I'll come back in power hour and then I'll go again. But gotta try and respect this max loss here. Will we see something else? MIMO, how are we doing on that bear flag? We had the false breakout here. And since then, no retest. We'll have to continue to hold up the lows here. DWAC. Let's see, is it still going? DWAC. Oh no, a bit of a small push there. Or it's in the depths. In the depths. PHUN. Small push right there again. BFRG had a huge sell-off right there just now, about a minute ago. MIMO seems to be breaking down at the bear flag. Perhaps that one might be consolidating on the lower side of things. Can't ask for a better stock than MIMO though in that move up. You gotta connect on this type of thing here. You know, and I started off with that losing trade for the 1 minute candle to make the new high right here. I'm in. It drops down a bit. I get chopped out and then it gives a sweet move. I then mistime this pullback here. Buying here, it goes lower. It gives this sweet move. Just did not connect. Had a great chance in here and just fumbled it being in and out too many times at the lows. Needed to be a little bit more firm. And you know, sometimes when you get the winning trades early, you can be more. Let's say it's easier to be more firm in that situation, but still, like, okay, you missed those couple of trades. Still gotta, you know, give this the entry a chance, right? Give the setup a chance. And so, fumbling this setup here, and then also missing the high of day breakout. I fumbled every single setup. Kind of unheard of to not even get one good setup, but part of the deal. Part of the deal. But thanks for these cheaper stocks though, because we haven't really been seeing much in the stocks above $1. ROMA, awful stock. Opportunity to potentially make money, but just not even worth looking at. So I do like that we held up this bottoming wick candle here. It's a good sign for MIMO. Just trying again here. What's it gonna be this time? Fifth time the charm. Where are those bulls? And it's not looking great. Or at least it's gonna come down before it goes. If it does, I'll try again here. There's good green printing, but we're not really seeing push. $30.90. If this can close above 30.70, it could be good. If we get another chance, I gotta redeem myself here. It'll be time.
DWACU.
We did close above the level, but it wasn't a great candlestick. Now we're seeing some more selling. Just waiting here. But DWAC hitting at least, yeah, hitting the scans. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for me. I have to shut it down and come back later. DWAC. If I keep going, I'm just gonna get more red. Well, let's see, what's that? 25.57. The whole thing with this stock is like, are we gonna see consistent momentum, consistent volume? It is more expensive, so it's definitely a lot different from what we were just looking at. The low is 69 right there. The high of the candlestick was 25.69. The low, well, hold on. Did I say that correctly? No, 78. The high was at 25.69. The low is at 78. So it's a good bounce, but there's a huge spread, about 40 cents. 35, 40 cent spread.
JSPI.
Yeah, I'm not trading this. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna just wait for something else. I'm gonna wait for something else. I think there's just too much risk on the WAC with the bids dropping out like they are. BFRG, let me just do a quick rotation here. BFRG, can this stock make a new high and give a sweet move later in the day? Perhaps, but nothing really indicating that right now. The volume is decreasing, which could be trouble. $67, $65. It'll need to get over 70 and then 76, but it's back down. We've traded this stock many times before, but guys, do not take the frustration out in the chat. It's a rough day here. It's a rough day if we're caught on the wrong side of the momentum. It's not the stock's fault. We just have to manage risk as best as we can. That's what it comes down to. So BFRG right here, will we get over 76? That is not us getting over 76. Double top and right down. It's back at 65. Like, what is it? What is this thing doing? I have no idea why I smile in these moments, man. It's just so weird. It's a weird thing that I do. It's always been that way, though. Absolutely nothing funny. Nothing funny about being down $900 here. MIMO again at 31. My accuracy on that stock has to be about 10%, which is just awful. There's 3160. I held up the lows there fairly well, 28 area. BFRG again is at 65. PHUN is still around that 22 area. Yeah, I'll be back later. I'm gonna shut it down for now. I have to exhale my thinkorswim. I'll be back. I'll be back at 1 p.m. 2 p.m. If something starts to move, I'll trade it in the Discord on the live screen share. If not, the I'll see you guys in the recap and then again tomorrow. So let's see if there's any questions or comments coming in, and then I'll be out of here. There's no excuse here for me today. Like that stock just gave way too many opportunities to fumble every one of those areas. And at the worst case, break even. If I capture at least half of those areas, the worst case, break even. But to be red on a stock like that is like, it's not good. We understand that trading is hard, things can happen, but ultimately there's no excuse. There's an area where I just was hesitating, like I don't know why, but I was just like not as aggressive and firm as I needed to be. Maybe I could have used some smaller size to like start off and stayed smaller size. But I sized up pretty quickly to 20K, 15K. That probably wasn't the way to go. Maybe needed to just use 10K, try to gain a rhythm, and then size up. Because I think after missing the first two trades, there are two key areas where I just like took way too long to get in, and I'm buying 1 cent, one full penny higher than I should, which is like disastrous for this stock. It's just kind of like chasing the move essentially at that point, and then that then coming back down on me. Some other trades where I'm in and then holding way too long instead of taking the green. Disaster. So anyhow, it's $900, still a scratch trade. Let's see how you guys did today. I'll check out the comments here in Discord and on the YouTube live stream. Let's scroll back up and see if we missed anything here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me have a red day. Let me have a red day, and the people start coming in and talking crazy. We know how it is, though. That's been the case for years. KB. KB, how you doing today, KB? Peter, what's up? Primarily call outs is what I'm seeing here. Don't use Head and Shoulders, use Selsun Blue. I don't use any of those, man. I use something else. I don't even know what it's called. Don't worry, Big Steve. Red 900 is small, one scratch trade, brother. Was green and then gave it all back, plus some. I'll be back at 1 p.m. Like I mean, I'll be here. I'll be doing other stuff, but if so, even in that time frame, if something moves, I'll trade it. But right now, I need to just wait. The momentum isn't looking good, so I'll just be back later for Power Hour. On a day like today, I don't really need green. Hold on, how's this looking? LQR. I would love to be green, but even at this point, some damage control and just smaller red day would be all right too. LQR, do I need to log back in? But it doesn't seem to be volatile. Let me take a look at the level 2. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything. 98 by 95. These green candles though look pretty solid. 53 to 94. Okay, maybe I need to watch it this one. Yeah, maybe I need to watch it this. Oh, hold on, hold up. I'm gonna log back in. This better not be a disaster. My computer is struggling right now. That took an eternity to just open the app. This thing looks good. This thing looks good here. Maybe this is what I needed to save the day. LQR. That push up was pretty good from 94 to 310. I'll keep an eye on this one. Let me adjust my share size though. Bigger pullback here. The FRG. Not sure what's up with that wick right there. The VWAP is currently at 72. The FRG not looking good. I don't know if I want to take the 5-minute setup here. This volume looks kind of high. Volume seems kind of high going down, so I'll just wait. I wouldn't mind quicker trades if we see. The new candle is, and there's the VWAP. The new candle is 40 seconds out. Looks like I turned this thing on for nothing. This is going to the depths. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Simon, take care. DKNG. It's like that song that goes like, you know, I'm invincible. Runaway Train. Down 400, one scratch trade. We got ourselves to like down 200, which wasn't bad. But then I quickly took some losing trades right back to red 500. And then red. Yeah, this thing is not bouncing, so I gotta follow my instinct here. Look at BFRG, right? This would have been me. This is what would have happened. I would have been buying right here. In, selling down here into the depths for another big loss. It might be another week and a half before we get more momentum in these stocks above $1. Right now we're seeing the pullback. We've had an incredible, really summer all the way to like from the summer months. Let me see. I think from the summer months all the way through and through to the end of the year. Just like how, the overall market doing its thing. Now it's pullback time. So we're grateful to be off to a good start in the year. The bear flag break is working so far on this thing. It's a low flag though at 80. Will it continue? There might be a seller here for LQR. I'll keep watching. If it goes over 80 and the volume is not high, I'm not gonna bother. But if it gets over 80 and the volume is high, pushes up to like 95 or 3, then I'd be interested. But only if it goes up in that fashion. Okay. There's a bit of a spread. There's a small seller at 90.
PRP.
Good, good. So this is how I get interested here. That's not gonna even give me a chance to get in. It's good though. It's good it's reacting that way. It's aggressive to come back up, which I like. I'm not sure what just happened with that fill, but okay. That would have been a great trade. I tried for 86, but couldn't get a fill. It's an immediate red to green here. If this does well, we perhaps we can see a new high. Gotta be careful though. Jeez. Jeez Louise. it's sneaking up, so it's a little difficult to be in on some of these trades. And we see the continued push. 26, 26, 25. What was my fill right there? Well, it's not my day. Stock is gonna do exactly what I want it to do, and I'm still not gonna make money. Well, this is when you know you have no choice but to shut her down. Time to shut it down and come back again tomorrow. That was ideal right there. I mean, just from 280 break all the way to the highs, nothing made. The writing is at this point engraved. It's not just on the wall anymore. It's engraved. So I have to just come back tomorrow. I don't know. Some of the push over 310 just seems so sudden in that area. Just not in. It's like the moment the volume kind of hits, it's already it's already gone. You got to kind of anticipate the move a little bit for the scalps. It's a good day. I just not a good result on the day. So hey, I'll take the lesson. I'll hold what I have, and I'll come back again tomorrow. Not gonna force it, and just keep being more red. At this point, being that something else came, I don't think I'll even come back power hour. I'll just start fresh again tomorrow. So if you're going the distance, if you're going all the way to 4 p.m. Some of you guys might even be trading after hours. You got to continue to be disciplined. You got to continue to be patient. Continue to look for those setups and opportunities that you know and love. Uh, let's see. How do I get into the MMU scanners Discord channel? You have to be an MMU student to get access to that. If you're a Discord member, you'll have access to everything else. But the MMU section are for MMU students only. But yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe, stay green. Bit of a frustrating day, man, but we've been here a million times. We'll be back tomorrow. Looking forward to being a little bit better. Stay safe, stay green. Relentless is waving the white flag and heading out. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Check out those links down below. I'll see you guys in the recap.